Good morning, welcome to One Lonely Farmer. Yeah, I know, this is usually how I start my Ag Talking Raw channel, but today is going to be a little different. So this morning I got up and in my suggested video box there on my YouTube page, there was a name that I hadn't seen before, and I just figured I would take a look at it. And I saw the title, which was Swiss Cheese Tires, now in stunning 4K. Border View Farms is the name of this channel, and him and another fella. I got to the point. Actually, I'm only halfway through the video, and I felt compelled that I should say this video, and I actually wrote to him on his channel. Now, it's a small channel. It's like a 14,500 subscriber channel. Hopefully, he gains a few more after watching this, but because it seems like he's doing a pretty cool job there. He used a bead cheetah instead of the starting fluid. But anyways, his tires have pinholes in them. Now these tires, they're probably good for 1 year. If they're not good for 1 year, then I don't know, can I see what they are? They might even be Firestones. I have pet peeves with both of those tire companies, even though Goodyear, Titan are the same company now. But anyway, if you put a pint, 16 ounces of tire eject in those porous tires, I would buy you the gallon if they failed due to the tire eject not sealing those porous tires. I've shot tires with buckshot 30 cal, shot them with 22 long rifle. I even shot them with 30-06. That was a little bit much. I had to wait until I had to shoot those pretty far away because the velocity was so high. It was taking huge chunks of rubber out. But at 150 yards, it would just punch right through the tire, and the tire eject would seal it right up. But I had to do that without a rim on it because it would punch through the rim. But anyways, tire eject, 1 pint of tire eject in each one of those tires, and if it failed or leaked out in the entire planting season, I would send you another gallon for free, or well, probably wouldn't want it after that. I would just pay you. I'd send you a check just for that, just because that's how much faith I have in tire eject. I've used it for years now. It saves me countless hours and struggles with these tires. The tires that you have there, I see you got a brand new tire there. That's where I got to in the video when I decided I'd do this. The tire that you're working on, there's nothing wrong with it. It's got plenty of tread life on it, but a little bit of tire eject in there, and it'll seal it. Now, before you go to the field next year, I would recommend putting a cup in each tire. So a pint in every tire before you go to the field this spring, and a cup, which is 8 ounces, next spring, and then you won't have to worry about that thing for a couple of years. You'll wear the tires out before that stuff goes out. On the front end of my 5020 John Deere tractor, they're porous, they're bald. They're balder than my head. They have 0 tread left on them. They were more porous than what you've got right there. I put a pint in those tires. Now, I don't use that tractor that often. Honest to God, I just don't. But I can go to the shop or the shed where it's kept, fire that bad boy up, go to work all day long with those bald-ass tires that were so porous. I mean, when I put the soap on, the whole thing foamed up. They're junk. They're shot. And just for shits and giggles, I threw tire eject in it, figuring, well, I'm going to have to buy new tires anyway, but I'm going to put this stuff in there and see what happens. That was like 5 years ago. 5 years ago. We've raked hay with that thing. We've chisel plowed with that thing. We've done all kinds of crazy stuff with that. Pulled corn with it. We've done all sorts of stuff with that tractor. Never putting an ounce of air in those tires. Never. Just didn't. Didn't have to. It works. So give tire eject a shot. That's all I can say. Now on to your regular scheduled program. So this is Bitch Fest 2021. Bitch Fest 2021. So I sent my nephew, Cody, down to Napa because we figured we'd buy a, $60, $80 gallon can of green paint for this thing. I would use starting fluid to clean that out. So anyway, here's the green paint, here's the reducer, and here's the hardener. Okay, lovely. And here's the bill for that. sticker shock, anyone? I was a little shocked myself. I wish they would have said something before they actually mixed it, because... And what's that other bill for? Okay, so this is the hay forks where we just painted them up. The only problem that I do have with the hay forks is probably my half-naked wife behind me. Are you half-naked? Huh? I don't know. She came to that door and I was like, oh, deer in headlights look. Anyway, the only problem that I had was we didn't have the mounts on them, and I didn't want to get over spray on the tractor or anything that was in the shop. Cody actually backed his baler out so that he didn't get paint on it. Now this was a air sprayer. It's kind of looks like a vacuum cleaner that blows. The thing works awesome. But I didn't get the very bottom, thanks to Mr. Dale Walker for pointing that out. I already knew, but you know what? If you know anything about hay forks, you run them on the ground to pick up things. It wipes the paint off. Doesn't matter anyway. But yeah, there she is, sexy mama in your running outfit. She's gonna go run, be all sexy and hot and sweaty, right?
No.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh yeah. So anyway, hey, you're making noise.
Sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, what I want to do is one of the most annoying things I see on the web, and that is when somebody gets something in the mail and they unbox it. But I think this is relevant enough. I bought something, this little guy here. It's something that I buy every once in a while because they have to be upgraded. And there's one thing I really hate, and that's these things. I hate GoPros. I hate them. I hate them so bad. I don't care to ever own another one, and I've got 4. I should just put them up for sale here for $100 a piece, and that would pay for my new camera. But I got different angles and things. So I was perusing what do you call it? eBay, and I was looking for the next model of my more favorite camera, the one that I've used for years and years. I know a lot of people don't like them, but this is the Olympus Tough Cam. I've had several of these over the years. I mean, several of them. Clicky the camera. Here's one. Here's one. Here's another one. Why I'm missing another one, I don't know. What the hell is that noise? So, anyway, this one just so happened, and these cameras aren't cheap. They're like a $500 camera. This is a TG6. I've never had a TG6, and I'd like to know where that other one went to. I must have put it someplace else, but whatever. This is a TG6. The last one was a TG5, and I wasn't thrilled with it. I thought the video quality was less than a potato. It was worthless. So when I saw that this was a TG6, I thought, well, I'm going to give it a shot. And I read up on it, and some of the video quality things were repaired or whatever. It is a 4K camera, I believe. It was supposed to be. The last one was. Let's see what the hell this thing is. It doesn't even matter, but it looks just like most of the other ones that I've had. I have to read up on it, but I'm pretty sure, even if it isn't a 4K, YouTube only allows you to upload at 720 anyway. You can film in 4K, and it just overloads, like my GoPros, they're 4K. Actually, I've got these set at 1080, and I know that this will do 1080 no problem. I know that's a 4K camera. I'm pretty certain it is. But I just set it up so that it does the higher quality video work and then recording, and then it goes up at 720. It is clear and nice and everything, but less the fisheye that GoPro gives you. And the battery life on this thing is a lot better. So not only did I get that, but it gave me a little tripod here, which I used to have all the time. It gave me a little case where I could carry it with. Also gave me this little guy here, plus this to read that by plugging it into any old computer. And it gave me a cleaning kit with the SD card holder and another little tripod. All of that, for some weird-ass reason, for $349 delivered. And I ordered it one day and I had it the next. It was crazy. So Tough Cam TG6. I'm going to use this camera, not today, but tomorrow. I might use it today. I gotta see if the batteries, how long it takes to charge the battery. But I got a lot of batteries for that brand or that model, and I have a battery charger that plugs into the wall, and I can charge them pretty quickly without using it or without charging it on my computer. So that's the deal. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to use. I'm hopefully going to get away from these GoPros again. We'll see what the video quality is. If the video quality is no good, then I will strictly use this camera to take photographs and record my young son's life as he grows up. Because the GoPros, I use them all the time. Every day I have to wipe the SD card because it fills up 128 megabytes of memory, which plugs up my computer, which causes it to go slow. It's just a nightmare. But anyway, let me know what you think about this. I'm going to go ahead and read up on it while I'm sitting on the can. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you didn't, well, I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe you'll enjoy that one. Have a nice day.